Hey, it's Casey Abrams with the IDOLS podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in each week. It's been super fun. This week we have Lila Forde. She is someone who is awesome. I saw her the first time at Hotel Cafe playing piano and singing, and she had such a beautiful voice. And then I find out later that she is actually the girl that I've been watching with my parents on The Voice. She came in 5th place on The Voice, one better than me. I was 6th place on Idol. One thing about this podcast, we play the song at the end, then we have whole nother conversation. I decided to flip those around. I switched the talking bit with the music bit, so the talking happens first and then we end on a song. So if you hear her talking about a B flat sustain, that's the song that we had just done, but you'll hear it in the future. It's kind of a premonition. She's playing South by Southwest in Texas on March 13th. Please go check that out. And also you're going to hear us talking a little bit about Keurig machines and coffee at the beginning, because we're talking about health and how healthy it is to go out and see the world rather than staying in and ordering food, which I need to get better at. Inspirational person. Check this out. Bassy out.
We are idol with the voices. We are idol. Come talk with me.
What's up, guys?
Is
The
it good?
Stumptown Nitro Cold Brew. It's so good.
It's great? Okay, good.
I just got, speaking of doing all my stuff through ordering, I just ordered a whole bunch of pods.
For your Keurig?
Yeah. Do you have a Keurig?
No, I don't. I have a Chemex. Do you know what a Chemex is?
No, it sounds a little bit more fancy. Is it more fancy?
It's kind of fancy, yeah. It's like chemistry.
Nice. So what do you do on it?
Wait, can you hear me on the mic?
I can,
It's
yes.
working?
Yes. Thanks for asking.
Check.
Yes,
check.
in fact, I'll do it again more.
Check.
There you go.
Check.
Good.
Boom.
Okay. So what do you do on your Chemex?
Okay, so it's like this hourglass shaped glass thing. It's very European. I think it's European. And you put a filter in there, you put the grounds in, and then you like pour it and it drips through the grounds, and it looks very beautiful.
Ooh,
and it's
okay.
like kind of a nice way to start the day. You
Okay,
know?
I'll do that then. I'll
I mean,
put a
get
picture
one.
in. Yes,
Oh
okay.
yeah. Put a picture in for
Put a
sure.
picture in, yeah. Speaking of coffee, so you were on The Voice and you made it farther than me. I saw that you made it to 5th place.
I did make it to 5th place.
I made it to 6th place.
Okay,
So sad.
gotcha,
So
beat.
congratulations.
No, I'm just kidding.
On beating me.
No,
yes.
listen.
No, but you technically you were the top 5. That means like you were almost like 2nd place, kind of, because you were in
Exactly.
the finals. So you made it to the live
Thanks.
rounds.
I made it to the live rounds. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, I did. Yeah, there were 3 live rounds before the finale. There was the top 12, then there were the semifinals, and there were the
So there was
finals.
only 3 shows that had the live rounds? Mm-hmm. Jeez, okay.
Wait, is that true? 3 shows that have the live rounds. Yeah.
Okay,
It
that's
was 3
crazy.
weeks, yeah.
Because my season, there was probably like 10 or 12 live round auditions that were happening. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Now, did you watch The Voice before you tried out for it? Like, were you a fan of it? Were you and your parents?
Not really. The thing is, it was like really random actually that I got put on the show, because somebody just heard me at a gig in the mall and put me on. Like I'd seen like blind auditions, you know, and I had a friend from college who actually was on the show and got, I think, a 4-chair turn. So I was like aware of it, but I wasn't a diehard fan or anything like that. And
Okay.
then this scout heard me at the mall and like put me on the show, and it was kind of like, okay, well, here we are.
A scout, that's amazing.
Or a scout or a producer. I don't remember who she was, but like, shout out Carly.
Nice,
Or, like,
nice. That's amazing that someone actually just found you, because I went to cattle calls, you know, where there's like 10,000
So what was that
people.
like? I don't even know what that's like.
I mean, you just show up at a stadium. I went to Texas, and there was just a whole bunch of people, 10,000 people, just like singing your ear off, and it was a little tough. And then there's like 10 little booths, and each booth was just like divided by a curtain, and there was 2 producers, and you'd go 4x4 and just sing. All right, and there would probably be like one person that made it through once every 5 minutes. So there was not that many people. So that was intense.
Wow, that sounds really intense.
It was like I don't know, it just felt like the Matrix. It just felt like you were just like a computer program, just like trying to make it through the computer.
Who can make it through?
Yeah, exactly. But as soon as I made it through that first round, I felt really good about myself. But yeah, I know that it's a little bit different, and everyone I've been talking to did not do a cattle call. They've just been hit up by either email or like I think you're the first person I've talked to that
Yeah.
actually just in real life.
It was a very serendipitous day. It was New Year's Day also, and I was
whoa.
playing this gig
At a mall?
At the mall, and I was supposed to be playing outside, but it was raining that day. So
Okay.
we played inside, and this woman just like happened to be there on her day off with her husband and saw me perform, and then that was kind of that.
That's
so
awesome.
And it's kind of, I feel like, a metaphor for my life in general. I don't know. I feel like that's typically how it's always just like some random like run in person. It's always in person. I don't know, for me
Well,
specifically.
yeah, I forget what the quote is, but you know, you're always gonna have luck, but you have to create the luck by doing things and going to places.
Okay,
You know what
quotes.
I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You got to go out.
You gotta go out.
You got to go out for the coffee.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, we were
Call
talking
back.
about that earlier. The fact that I Uber Eats every single thing, and I'm not happy about it. I feel
mean,
very lazy.
Don't
and
feel
so,
lazy about it, but it's like I love to go outside, get a little sun, walk around, see the people, see the squirrels. Like
I
this
love
just this
squirrels.
morning, like I had to get some stuff done, and I just like went to the park. Just went to the park and did it because it's like
love
if I
that.
got to do this administrative stuff, I might as well be outside with the squirrels and the people. And
Yeah, for sure. You got to get a little bit of some. Wait, administrative stuff?
Yeah, sort of like just this and that, like got to put this in, like organize that thing. I got to send that guy this thing. You know, like how,
Right,
you know,
gotcha.
just like, okay, little things like I got to text that person back. I got to make sure that we're all square, you know, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See,
You
yeah,
know.
it's a business. It is music, but it is a business, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's a business.
Yes.
I'm learning more and more. I'm like, oh, I must be a businesswoman. This
Yes.
is how this,
You have to be an entrepreneur. You
You
have to be
do.
like a Renaissance person.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Do you have a manager?
I do have a manager.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
don't have a manager, and I would like one. I had a couple. I had a couple here and
Yeah,
there.
I think it's like managers are great, and I love mine. She's super helpful, but I also think like if you want anything in this life and in this like path, you got to do it yourself. So I feel like, you know, the fact that you don't have one is totally fine. And also it's you don't want to get with somebody that you don't want to be with.
Right.
Like have a bad manager. That's
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I've had a couple
Yeah.
of those too. I mean, American Idol gave me one of those as well. So did you get your manager
No.
from The Voice? Okay. It was afterwards.
Post tense.
So,
Yes.
So how did it happen? Someone just emailed you?
No, actually through a mutual friend. My ex-boyfriend's mom actually was like at a show that her like somehow connected this girl who was managing this artist Dan Reeder that he was playing at the Troubadour.
Oh, sweet.
And then she knew that I was looking for a manager, so she was like, "Oh, you guys should meet." And then we hit it off, and that was that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, now you have the thing. Did being in front of all those people, did it help you? So it must have helped out your career a lot, right?
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
But you were doing See, I wasn't doing music before American Idol. I maybe was playing
No
a
way.
gig up in Idlewild, but then I did American. I went to college. I dropped out of college, and I would play my local restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. I wouldn't even get paid for it. And then after American Idol, I did all these things. That wasn't similar? You were actually doing gigs before The Voice.
Yeah, I was doing gigs. So yeah, I'm from Seattle. So I was growing up there, and then I came to USC for jazz school. And I graduated in 2021, and then I just kind of started playing gigs like around town, just kind of hustling like wherever.
It said jazz voice. Is that true? So, but where did the keyboard come into play? Because you're a really good keyboard player.
Oh, well, my mom's a classical pianist,
Right,
so I've been
okay.
playing piano forever. And I also had a professor in college tell me, like, she really encouraged me to get good at the piano and to be able to accompany myself and play for other people too. Because she's like, if you can accompany yourself, it's going to be a financial asset to you. And also you can work for other people. It's just like going to make everything easier. So get good at it.
I'm glad they did that.
I
yeah.
know. Shout out Kathleen Grace. Love her.
All the shout outs. That's
Shout
great.
out, shout out. So then where was I? Yeah, just playing gigs. Okay, great, fun. And then, yeah, this woman heard me and put me on The Voice. So I feel like it kind of affected my attitude on the whole show process as well, because it just happened by chance. Like it was just total fate. The opportunity just fell into my lap. So I was sort of like, okay, I'm just going to roll up. I'm going to be Lila. If they love me, they love me. If they don't, it's all good. Like I knew I would have a life of music regardless of this show. And I also feel like when I was on The Voice versus when you were on American Idol were like different times in the zeitgeist. I feel like you were at the point where it was kind of still more of like a big thing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like The Voice, it doesn't like, you know, it doesn't hand you your career on a silver platter like it maybe once did, you know, like especially way back in the day, like what's her, you know, Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood and everybody like that. So yeah, anyway, I think I was just like, okay, this is a great opportunity. I'm super excited about this, and I made so many great friends, and it was like, yeah, truly a turning point in my life. Definitely.
Do you guys, we have something where we, us in the, like the top 10, top 11 of American Idol, we have group chats. Do you have a group chat?
Oh yeah, we have group chats for sure, for sure.
Huntley?
Yeah, Huntley.
So is he a part of that one?
No, well, Huntley, that group, I mean, listen, the group chats have been kind of like dormant. Huntley, he ghosts me, bro. Like, when... Okay, so Huntley, no, dude, we're besties, but like he be ghosting. Where you at, boy?
Come on, Huntley.
Let's...
He hit me up. And I'd never heard of him before. And then I started to watch him on The Voice as well.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great. He's really
great.
good.
That's my boy. I mean, yeah, The Voice friends, it's like you kind of go through this crazy thing together, especially like Huntley and I at the end. We were there for each other in the final 5, that's for sure. It's just a crazy... The finale is a total trip just because it's like, in some ways, it's like you're leaving the party after its peak. Like everybody's already gone home. And so it's like the very end of the competition. And everybody's like really tired and just like fighting tooth and nail to just make it through. But yeah, we're bonded for life in that experience. That's
amazing.
For sure.
That's amazing that you guys can all keep in contact. Now, what about the judges?
Oh, the judges, dude.
Do they ever hit you up?
Yeah,
I know that
John Legend and I, we're homies.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, we're not like, you know, chatting, you know, day in, day out, but he's always super supportive. Like, he's always commenting on my posts, and like I always like send him my stuff. I'm like, hey, like check this out. Like, this is my new song, and he always listens and like gives feedback. Like,
what
he's
a good guy.
No, he's a really good one. And like, yeah, I think I'm just really happy how everything turned out, and like I had him as a coach, and it was so fun.
Now, even though he was your like dude, the fact that Niall was so into you, I feel like listen, rightfully so, everyone was like super into you. I feel like I've seen some judges be like, yeah, I like the way you did that, but every single judge was like, wow, they were like
thanks.
into it. Yeah. So
yeah,
and, like,
they dug it.
Do you keep in contact?
No, me and Niall, we don't really. He be ghosting too.
Oh, you ghost.
He's ghosting.
Oh,
no,
okay.
but they were all so great. Reba and Gwen and everybody, like they're just real people. Like they actually care. And I think like The Voice, the atmosphere around The Voice is very positive and wholesome, and like that's true for the coaches as well. Did you feel like that it was that way on Idol?
Yes.
Or was it?
Yes, I felt, I mean, again, they weren't supposed to coach us. They had like celebrity coaches come in, you know, like will.i.am and all these people, which was awesome.
Yeah.
But no, we would hang out with them like before we would walk out, because they would be like, ladies and gentlemen, you're judges at the top of the show. They'd come out, and then the doors would close, and they'd be like, and your contestants, and we'd walk out. And
wow.
But it was so cool because we would share like a 5 or 10 minute, you know, vibe. And, you know, I remember Steven Tyler came up to me once and like took he had a mini harmonica, and he went, and then he took it off. It was like on a chain on his head, and he took it off and put it on my head.
No way.
Yes, it didn't fit. It came
it was like a little crown.
Yes, it was like, yeah, exactly. It felt like a harmonica.
It's kind of an iconic image right there.
Yes, I wish I had
very biblical.
Yes, yeah, I felt like I was in the Bible for sure. No, but yeah, so we would share those moments, and you know, Randy Jackson.
Yeah.
I have his number, and we
no
don't,
way.
yeah, we're not texting, but he did produce my album right after the show.
He?
Yeah, he's a bass player.
How was that?
It was awesome.
Was it amazing? That's
it was
so
amazing.
Cool.
He was like more of an executive producer, but he's like, here's these people, hang out with these people, and maybe go to England and do this vibe, and we did that. So Randy was awesome. But again, it wasn't like coaching.
Yeah.
Like, was John Legend like talking to you outside of the camera setting?
A couple times. There was a few really special moments where that did happen, but no, not. It's very like, you know, we hang out during rehearsal and then like have a little chit chat as he's like walking through or whatever, blah blah blah. And then towards the end, I remember we had a couple moments off the camera, and like I always feel like those moments feel so much more significant than the ones when the cameras are on, because, you know, it's a TV show. Everybody's doing, you know, but like when it's just me and John, like as two people, those moments are like cherished for sure.
For
you know?
sure, yes. And was Chance the Rapper awesome?
Yeah,
Mr. the Rapper? That was
the
that was
Rapper.
insane.
Wow, you're pulling out. I haven't thought about these in a while. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chance the Rapper. He was cool. We exchanged some words.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, no,
yes.
he's great. I mean, it's crazy to think that I met all these people and like, yeah, Chance the Rapper.
Yeah,
What's
the
he
fact that he's there with, I thought he was like maybe one of the judges. Maybe he was a judge later on or
The
something.
next season, I think.
Oh, okay, so he was just hanging out.
He was in the NBC zeitgeist,
Right.
hanging out.
Have you been hit up for any other NBC type shows?
A couple things. I mean, I
Nice.
did like am I allowed to say this? Maybe. I don't know.
Say it.
Some sort of
and
like
then if
great,
we
we'll
need
edit
to.
it. Yeah. No, they brought a bunch of people back for one of the episodes of The Voice.
Okay, no, Javier was telling me a little bit about
Oh.
that. I think so.
And also, wait, Mandaleev?
Mendeleev, yes.
Yes.
Yes, he just opened up for me at my show.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I know.
Yeah.
We met when we were both on the lot for the show, The Voice, like comeback thing.
Oh.
And then we also recently met at like a song share at somebody else's house in LA, and it's all, yeah.
He's an amazing person.
Yeah.
He actually, the theme song for the show he was my second guest, and then we started playing. I was like, let's do Tennessee Whiskey like we
Great.
always do. He's like, my voice. Let's just jam. We jammed, and we wrote a song called Idols, and it
Wow.
has voices in the lyric as well.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so it's part of it. But I love that guy,
Yeah.
and yeah, his voice. I feel like you guys would get along because of the meditative quality. You know,
For
he's
sure.
I
He's
don't
got
know
a
if
wild
he's-
story.
Yeah, he does a lot. I don't know if he does a lot of meditating, but he just seems like that type of chakra enhancing vibe.
The chakra oriented type person. Yes.
Yeah, are you that person?
For sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I like to keep in touch with the spirits and the spiritual world. You know, I think it like keeps me grounded, and it's like where I came from. My parents are very spiritual people, so I definitely carry that with me.
Yeah.
And music is such a spiritual thing for me. It's
It
like
is. It's vibrations,
It's
yeah.
really like, in my opinion, like surrendering yourself for the greater good, the good being the music coming
Yeah.
through you for the people.
There's
you
nothing
know?
but there's nothing going to be bigger than the music, and you're just a vehicle for
You're
it.
just the vehicle.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. My bass teacher he said 1 + 1 = 3 because you and your instrument, and then it's just you and the instrument, but you make the music. You know what I mean? It's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wise.
Yeah. So
Wise bass
do you,
teacher.
Do you have? I know that you kind of did it with John Legend. I don't know if you do this all the time, but do you have a go-to like a thing that you do? What do they call that? Like
What,
a
meditation?
ritual?
A
Do you
daily
do-
practice?
Yeah.
Sort of
No,
thing?
no, a ritual,
A
before
ritual.
you go on stage, or do you just go on?
Oh,
Just
yeah, for sure. No, well, I always I take 3 deep breaths with, whether it's like by myself or most of the time it's with my band though, whoever I'm playing with.
Oh, cool.
We all gather hands like this, we sit in a circle and we like, I'll usually say something like, love you guys, thanks for being here. Let's, just set some intentions for the show. And then we take 3 deep breaths like all together, and I feel like it just syncs us up before we go out there. And there have been times when there was one show on my tour like maybe a year and a half ago where we didn't do our breaths, and it was such a mess. It was
Dang.
such a mess. And ever since then I'm like, maybe it's whatever. But I just feel like if you're going to make music with people, you want to be able to have that like super grounded spiritual connection so that you can like communicate, talk to each other, be in sync, have big ears, big hearts, all the stuff. So, and then if it's just me by myself, always just take the 3 deep breaths too, and just like kind of come into my body, come into the space, and like be really present for the people that I'm performing for, even if it's like one person in the audience, just being present for that person.
Yeah. That's beautiful. And then how's
Thanks.
your niece?
My nephew.
Nephew, sorry.
2 nephews now.
Okay,
Yeah.
with your sister. Okay.
With my brother.
Sorry.
Wait,
I
I'm
saw a
dead.
baby. That
Yeah, you
wore
saw
your
a
name.
baby.
That's all I care about.
I know. Okay, so I have a brother, and he has 2 sons now. He has 2 little sons, so
Dang.
they're great. Yeah, I'm Auntie Lila. We FaceTime because they live in New York.
Oh, okay.
And it's crazy, like, man, kids just be growing up. The time like between 0 and 3, like they're just like a million different babies, a million different people, and then all of a sudden they're grown up, and I'm over here in LA still, you know.
That's so cool.
So
that's so cool that they're gonna grow up and maybe see that they were on TV, or one of them was. Who
Bo.
was-
That's
who-
Bo.
Bo. Okay.
That's so true. He
Yeah.
will grow up and see that.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
amazing. Now
Auntie
our
Lila.
our mutual friend, Guitar McGee, Marquise.
Marcel.
Marcel. I always forget.
Marcel, yeah.
Yeah, such a friend. Marcel, yes. And I feel like I saw you doing a Wolfpack song with him, and who is...
Oh, Joey Dosick. Yeah.
Yes.
So me and Marcel and Joey have like a little group.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really like a band, but it's a collective. It's a brain trust. We call it the
Okay.
brain trust. And it's like we've been writing some songs together, and our 3 voices are voices, not like literal voices, but proverbial voices together are it's a very special combination for sure.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. We're about to release some of the stuff. So
That's so cool. I feel like you were doing one of the Wolfpack songs on one of the things that I saw. It was something that Joey had written, like in real life or something like that.
IR. Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
Well, I played in Joey's show. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That's so cool to
Yeah.
play with a Wolfpack person.
IRL.
Real life.
Yeah.
That is so cool that you know that song. I just did it with Charles Jones. I did
Oh,
a show
yeah.
with Charles and got to do one of the Wolfpack songs.
Wait, which one did you guys do?
Baby, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think and Ryan
Yeah.
Lerman.
Oh, and Ryan Lerman wrote it. I know, dude. It's all.
Have you done anything with the Scary Pockets?
I have not done anything with Scary Pockets, Ryan, but we're working on it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't think they've done anything in a while like that was Scary Pockets technically.
I think they're
doing like the Scary
they're in a
Goldings.
new. Yeah, well, listen, I can't really say. I don't know anything about
Oh.
anything, so
Oh,
no.
okay.
I
Okay.
really, I don't know anything about anything.
You don't know anything about that.
I
Okay.
know nothing. I say nothing.
What's the nicest thing that anyone's ever told you?
Your music got me through my divorce.
Nice. I love that.
No.
Was it a particular person?
Yes.
Oh, if you don't want to say their name.
No,
but-
I actually don't remember their name. I don't
Okay.
remember their name. No, is that the nicest thing that anybody's ever said to me? No, but I always just really appreciate when like my music helps people get through something. Like whether it's a divorce or like a death in the family. I've recently been having a lot of fans like reaching out on their like deathbeds, low key, or like I know it's like not funny, but it's like no, we're editing this out.
Okay, all right,
we're
yeah.
editing this out. No. But how do I say this? Low key. No, I've just had a number of like fans come forward with like tragedies in their lives and be like, your music got me through it, which is amazing. You know, I'm like, that's the reason I do what I do, is so that I can, you know, give to those people and give to people in general and just like, yeah, heal the world.
I always felt like music was selfish, but and to a certain extent,
No,
it's
why
like,
do you think it's selfish?
Because it's like, hey, look at me. This is I want all this attention, and I think there's always going to be a little bit of that. But the more that I do it, the more I realize that I'm having a good time, but it's also these people having a good time. And you know, we all have a temperature that we want to be at, like 98.6 or something like that. I forget what it is. But we also want to be at a frequency. You know what I mean? And so like it's really helpful to have these frequencies blasted at you. And then also on top of it, it's a double whammy because we have a story that we're telling at the same time. How
Totally.
amazing is it that we can, you know, like if a violinist is playing a violin and it's the story is called like Heartbrokenness. You know, it's really great, but the fact that we also have to sing about it, we can say words, so there's something beautiful about that.
Totally, yeah. And I think like if you're given a gift, it's your duty to share it. Like, and it's actually selfish if you don't, because like you let yourself you let your own ego and your own pride like get in the way of it. And it's like, I really think I was put on this earth, and you too were like put on this earth because. And like we were given something. We were given a gift, and gifts are meant to be shared, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
why else are we gonna do this? Why are we gonna do something else other than sing our hearts out and have a good time doing it?
Have a good time doing it.
Yes.
Spread the love.
Spread. Where is the love?
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living. Remember that one?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I do.
I actually can do the whole rap, which I will save for another time.
Okay, we're gonna dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm gonna work dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like
No. Here. Actually, wait. Which the whole rap?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not the whole rap, but at least a little bit of the first verse.
Okay. Do the first one. Okay.
Okay, you got the.
What's wrong with the? Do it.
Well, what's wrong with the world, mama? People living like ain't got no mama. I think the whole world addicted to the drama. Only a trend of things that'll bring the trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorism here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. But if you only got love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate, and to discriminate only generates hate. And when you get hate, you're bound to get irate. This is what I demonstrate. That's exactly how anger works, operates. Man, you gotta have love to set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
People killing, people dying. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that. Okay.
Wow, that's never been seen before or done
Okay,
before,
that's
actually.
That's an exclusive. That's an Idols exclusive. There you go. And that's not even the song. I'm going to make you do another song.
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Who's the nicest celebrity that you've ever met or encountered? Other than maybe the
you?
voice. Other than myself, yes.
Who is the... Oh, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Buscemi.
Whoa, I love him. That's amazing.
I know, it's amazing. So
tell me, yes.
I was on tour with Engelbert Humperdinck. Do you know him?
Yes, yeah. A couple of my friends are on with him right now.
Are they?
I forget who. I just saw a picture. Yeah. That's so random.
Crazy. I was on tour with Engelbert Humperdinck playing in his band, and we were playing in Long Island at this theater in the Round. So it's like the theater was in the middle of it.
I love that.
And yeah, it was really cool. And I think it was Long Island, but it was like real deep Long Island.
New York-ish?
Like, yeah, but like outside New York, like long. It was I felt like I was in The Sopranos. It was crazy. And like driving out, we stopped at this like white tablecloth Italian restaurant where like all the Jersey mob wives were drinking their wine at like noon and gossiping. It was amazing. It was amazing.
And you heard it. Wow.
Oh, no, it was like iconic. Nice. But anyway, so we played at this theater in the Round, and Steve Buscemi's mother is a huge fan of Engelbert, and so he was there, and he brought her to the show, and I met him in the hallway afterwards. Hello, Mr. Buscemi, you know. Oh, and then there was like a picture of somebody from The Sopranos on the wall behind him, and he was in The Sopranos. Wasn't he? Yeah.
Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
I feel like he would
No,
be.
he was in The Sopranos.
We'll check it out. We'll make sure.
Or pretty sure he was.
Why
but he's
wouldn't
also
he
in
be?
Fargo. No,
he's in Fargo.
He's for sure in The Sopranos. Anyway,
Okay.
There was somebody on the wall behind him in The Sopranos, and I tried to like make a quip about like the guy on the wall, and like just completely fumbled. But he was really nice anyway. He was like, yeah, great to meet you. But yeah, so I was pretty nervous though. Steve Buscemi.
So even though you fumbled a joke, he was still really nice.
He was so nice. He was so nice. And it's like, nice guy. He's bringing his mom to the show, like his 90-year-old mother. That's really nice.
So that is very nice.
That was nice.
He seems like a really good guy.
I think he's a nice guy.
I had a bad experience with the lead singer or the lead guitarist of Queen, Brian, and I love
Brian
Queen.
May?
I still will love Queen no matter what. But I went back to American Idol 2 years after I had done my show. And I was just watching, and it was just Queen week. And so they were walking by, and then I was like, I was just sitting with my producer friend, and he was like, oh, they're walking by. Stick your hand out and shake his hand. I was like, I can't do it. I'm too scared. He's like, you're going to regret the decision
rest of your life.
Yes. So I turned around, and I feel like I scared him because I was like, hi, Brian, man. He's like, oh. And then and then I shook his hand, and it was very limp fish.
Oh, no.
And he was like, oh, hi. I was like, hi, nice to meet you. I love your work. He's like, what's that? And then the security's like, we got to keep moving. And he's like, bye. And it felt, and Roger Taylor, the drummer, was walking by and just kind of looked at me and kind of laughed.
Wait, that's pretty crazy though. I would be starstruck.
I was very starstruck.
Yeah,
I think I should have just watched at that moment and just appreciated from afar. But that being said, at least I touched them.
At least
good.
you touched them. Yeah. Hindsight is 20/20. You know.
Yeah. Who's the craziest person that came to watch you in The Voice? Like, was there any celebrity that was there that you were surprised by?
Who was there that I was surprised by? No,
No. No
like
one.
I'm trying to think. Hold on, just like give me a second.
All right.
No, I feel like all the celebrities that I would have been like really stoked or surprised about came like the season after me, like Sting.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like Jennifer Hudson was on. Oh, dude, Cynthia Erivo from
She was on the
Wicked
season
was
afterwards?
on. Yeah, after, and I'm like,
What is going on?
yeah. So
I hate that. I'm so
That's
sorry.
okay.
Yeah, I mean Harry Connick Jr. was like a judge after my season.
Wow.
I was like, I'm a jazz guy. Why?
you're like,
didn't
I'm a
we-
jazz guy. What's what's up?
I'm playing upright bass here for just like J-Lo, which I love. That was great, but it's like I want to play it for him.
for a jazz guy.
Yeah,
for a
I
haircut.
wanna
Yeah,
be-
for
yeah.
sure.
So, what's your favorite jazz standard?
Oh my gosh. My favorite jazz standard.
What
I
like, what do you
love
think about? Yeah.
Stardust.
How's that go?
And all the purple dust of twilight time. You know Nat King Cole?
Yes.
Sometimes I wonder why I spend
Mm-hmm.
the lonely nights dreaming of a song. Yeah, I love that one. Or I mean, I love anything Cole Porter.
Oh
Like,
yes.
I've got you
Yeah.
under my skin.
Oh, I
Or
love that. Yeah.
but
But I do like Nat King Cole.
Nat King Cole's great.
Yeah.
I love Ella. Anything Ella. Chet Baker. I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. What's your favorite standard?
My favorite jazz standard is probably LOVE and the Nat
Oh,
King
nice.
Cole version.
Yeah,
Yes.
great song, classic.
Yeah, anything Nat King Cole, and I didn't even realize that he plays the keyboard.
I know he's
Yeah.
a filthy keyboard player.
Yeah, it's so funny, and him and Oscar Peterson came up around the same time, and Oscar Peterson has a really good voice that's kind of similar to Nat King Cole.
Really?
But because I'll show you the clip, but Oscar, there's a clip of him being like, "Nah, Nat King Cole was singing." And so I decided to not sing and play the piano, and they kind of were like, why don't you sing and I'll play the piano? And
They
so
completed each other, but both could do both of them. That's pretty
In fact,
iconic.
Oscar sounds a lot like Nat. A lot
gotta look
like
this
he started
up.
singing "What a Day This Has Been," and like Oscar's a really good singer. Yeah, so he's got that stuff. Yes.
Almost Like Being in Love. That's a great song.
Yeah, I love that song. What's the next thing that you got going on? Are you going to tour or anything like that?
Well, new record coming out soon
Oh, nice,
in just a
okay.
couple months now. So I mean, with what?
With Marcel? With Marcel?
Marcel's on it, but no,
Okay.
not the whole thing is not with Marcel. It's like, I mean, it's just my sophomore album, so there's like it's really good. I'm really excited about it.
That's so crazy.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
good.
really exciting. It's super cool. So yeah, we'll do the whole tour and everything around that, and like I'm playing at South by Southwest coming up, which is gonna be fun.
Nice. When? Do you know?
March 13th.
Okay.
So that's gonna be cool.
Oh, nice.
Just bopping around, always keeping it tight, always keeping it busy.
Okay, I think we can maybe this might be out by that time. Yeah, we'll
March 13th.
Yeah, March 13th.
South by
March 13th,
Southwest,
come by.
Austin.
How was your first record? How did you like make it? Like
Well, I actually made it before The Voice.
What?
I Kickstarter funded it from my OG fan club.
was this before you had an OG fan club before The Voice?
Crazy?
That's amazing.
It was so cool.
Did you keep your Instagram and your Twitter from before The Voice? And
Of
then
course, my
they just-
Instagram handle has been Lil Forde since the creation of the account in 2011.
Wow.
Because that's what they used to call me
When was,
in middle school, Lil Fode.
judging by that rap, yeah, that makes sense. That was amazing.
Oh God.
Wait. When were you on The Voice? When was it?
2023.
Oh my gosh, it was recently.
It was really recent.
Oh my gosh, because the first time I met you, I think I just saw you
At the Hotel Cafe.
Yes, were we
Like
sharing
a year
a night?
ago.
Yeah.
I think we were sharing a night.
Okay,
I think it
either
was
that
a
or I was
Monday,
just
Monday.
watching. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, you got some soulful. It's so funny that the judges said you have a 70s Carole King kind of vibe. I don't know if they said that word, but that was the first thing I thought. I was like, yeah, that's some 70s music right now. That's really good.
Come on,
And I'm
baby.
glad. So your first record and your second record does it have a lot of real instruments?
A lot of real
That's good.
instruments.
Okay.
Far too many real instruments, you could
Far
say.
too many.
There's a lot. Yeah.
But it's worth it to have those real
Oh yeah, I
instruments.
mean it's my favorite thing in the world. I love real instruments. And I
Yes.
I just love capturing a live take. Most of my vocals are live, just
Mm-hmm.
because I love to play with the band and sing with the band, and the spirit is in it when you capture that live take. I don't know, I really like it.
Yeah. There's nothing like it. I remember I did a take, and it was just kind of the first take on my first album
Mm-hmm.
for a song called "A Boy Can Dream, Dream, Dream," and I remember I did it, And then it wasn't perfectly tuned, and so then I tried it again, and I got all the tuning correctly. And then I remember the head of A&R was like, "That there was something about that first take that you're just finding yourself, and you put your heart into it. It doesn't matter about getting the actual notes. It's
perfectly. Totally.
It's just about the vibe that you're feeling at that moment,
and the conveying of the emotion and the feeling and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll take that over perfection any day.
Yes. Yeah, who cares about perfection? It's all about the vibe.
It's all about the vibe.
There
Quoted
There
this
you go.
year, 2026, right here.
Vibes.
California, Los Angeles.
Speaking of vibes, you want to jam?
Yeah, let's vibe it out and jam.
Yes.
What are we going to play?
But I was asking about jazz voice, but then I was like, you're a really good jazz pianist. The fact that she told me to go to the B-flat pedal, I was like, that's amazing. So, but then I was like, wait, how did you study jazz voice, but what about the jazz piano? And then you said Patrice Rushen and
Russell Ferrante. Yeah, those were my piano teachers, man, at USC. They taught, Russ taught me all about the 251, man. I mean, it's like, and Patrice, she was more like a mentor, a guy. I mean, she's just got all these stories, and she's just insane. So yeah, I was definitely well taken care of.
Patrice is like, she's that person that we were talking about earlier, where you are a good singer, but also you could sit in on keyboard.
Oh my god, dude! Patrice has one of my favorite piano solos ever. It's on what's that? I can't even remember what the song's called, but it's she rips. She rips.
Well, yeah, I like that sax solo in that one thing. No, I've seen her with Lee Ritenour, and she's just playing the keys in the background. No, I had no idea.
And you want to know, she has really small hands. Like, she has tiny little hands, and she plays. So how does
she do it?
I don't know. She got that thing. I don't know.
Yeah, that's hard because my stretch, I could do what do they call that?
You can do a tenth.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
You can too. Yeah. But
yeah, she probably could get yeah, she just has small hands.
But I guess that's what the
but size doesn't matter. Sorry.
You heard it here first, folks. The fact that I guess it's all about the pedal though, because then she can hit this note and then that note.
Yes. See, this is a thing we call it a pedal, a sustain pedal.
Yes, but that's the thing. I also heard you doing melodies on the voice when you were playing piano. I'm not good at that. I'm really good at making chords.
Yeah,
chords. I can kill it with the chords. But when it comes to melodies, I feel like you were doing that with the I want to skateboard on a river. What was that one?
Oh, river. Oh yeah. How does that one go? Oops, nope, not like that.
Yes.
Dude,
the fact that you did that on the show is huge.
It's like I haven't played it in a while, but you want to know a crazy thing about that performance?
Mm-hmm.
So that was the top 9. That was the semifinals, and the competition was stiff. There was no room for error. There was if you messed up, somebody else was going to take your spot. Everybody was so good at that point. Yeah. And they gave me this Joni Mitchell song, and you get the sheet, the performance order, you don't have a long time before you're playing. You get it an hour before the show starts, and I saw that they put me last. They had me closing the show, which was just an insane thing to do. So I went out there and start playing, and there's this really beautiful string part, and all of a sudden I have my in-ear monitors, and I get ahead of the click in my ears. I'm a beat ahead of the band
at the beginning.
No, it's it's halfway through, and I hit the high note, and the strings swell, and I think I just lost the click, and adrenaline just kept me I was just too excited, and then I realized I'm oh my god, I'm literally off from the click. You can hear the I'm oh my god, okay, and I look up and I see the MD, and we just lock eyes, and eventually I chilled out and got back on it, and I didn't stop, and the MD came, Paul Markovich, he's amazing. He came up to me after the show, and he was no one will ever know except for you and me and the band. And and now all of you guys. But
so
and then
excited
and then I was the first name that they called to go on to the finale. And so it was that was just a really insane sort of but I kept my cool. Speaking
That's amazing. Yeah. That happened to me a little bit. I was singing I was last as well. During Hollywood Week.
Woo!
And I was singing Georgia on My Mind.
Sheesh.
And I said I started on the bridge as other arms may reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. I was supposed to say though in peaceful dreams I see. But I said, I stuck to the other theme. Other arms may reach out to me. Other eyes smile tenderly. Other.
Still in sleep.
Then I said other things and peace I see. And I went on.
You made it though.
And I made it. But yeah, it's like, what are we going to do? Like, oh, I'm sorry. I have to
no,
start over.
No, especially not. No. You
exactly.
just keep going.
In fact, yes.
Yes.
It's yes.
Yes. Go.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Go. So I'm glad. Wow, that's amazing.
That was nuts.
And some people, like, I won't say who, but there was a couple people on my season that I feel bad for them because I listened back and they literally, someone played the wrong track and they're visibly like thrown off. Like someone was like, I believe I can. That was a bad example. Some other song, but they were starting to sing, and then you hear another like, gung 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 gung. It was like a classical, and you hear gung 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 gung, and they're like, yeah. But it's like, what do you do in that situation?
You just try to be as pro as you possibly can.
Exactly, and that's like one of your biggest performances.
Dude,
Correct
it was the most high pressure situation I've ever been in.
Yes.
Like
adrenaline, right?
It was insane. I mean, I think that's why I got off is because I just like was so excited to like go on, just
Yes. That's
hearts
great.
racing.
And Paul the guy that was playing the sitar as well. Mm-hmm. He's kind of a genius as well.
Dude, he's a G.
Yeah,
he's a straight up G.
Now I remember what's his name? I want to say Carl. I'm getting all the names mixed up. Who's the host?
Carson Daly. Yes.
Carson Daly. He made a big thing about how those were like real flowers.
Oh yes, he did. They were. There was like bumblebees. No, there weren't. But
did it smell good in there?
No, it didn't smell good. It did not smell good. Okay, no, it did not smell good, but it sure looked beautiful. Oh my gosh, that set at the end was insane.
That was insane. The fact that you had, I feel like during our season, I think we had a little bit more attention, and it was like the only thing that was happening. But they would decide when to use the money. Sometimes it was just us on a stage. And then, like, if they had extra and they liked us, and, like, I remember my buddy James Durbin, who was 4th place, but he was, like, the rock and roller. You would ask for things, and certain people would get certain things. He was like, I would like to have, like, just a marching band come in through the doors. And they're like, okay. And then I was like, I would like a completely white piano, white bass, and white drum set. And they did that, yes. Sometimes I'd be like, can we have a violin section on stage? They said no. So, but it seems like that season of The Voice, particularly, they went all out. They pulled out all the stuff.
It was really fun. That was like, and also just insane to see all the, like, during the live shows when it's you have 5 minutes for a commercial break. You have 5 minutes. They have 5 minutes to break down an entire set with all these crazy things. Break it down. It's like watching ants, like 100 people descend on it, break it down, and then set it all back up, and then the next person goes. It's crazy.
Wow, that must it takes hundreds of people.
Takes me back. Yeah.
Yes. Have you ever had a situation that was like that as well? I think about the fact that I played at a church that, and again, I'm half Jewish and all that stuff, so it doesn't really matter, but I played at a church in Vegas, and there was like 10 cameras, like a couple of jibs that were like,
oh wow,
up, yeah, and I was like, oh, that takes me back to the Idol days, and this is just a giant church.
No, I haven't done any like TV churches like that, but I know the vibe. I do know the vibe of those churches. It's like a high profile production.
Yes, for sure. But have you ever done anything? Well, I guess when you went back to The Voice, did you feel that energy again?
Yeah, but I wasn't like performing. I was just like there as a bring back. But no, as a bring back.
What was this?
Like as an alumni.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's just take it. Okay, so.
But I always thought that I'd see you again.
Is that right? Wait, what's that chord there?
F.
Or, what is it? I always thought that I'd see you again.
Oh yeah, what do you do? I'll follow you.
No, I can't even. But I
do A flat to G to F.
I always thought that I'd see you again.
Gotcha.
Oh wait. Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, G flat. What did you say? A flat?
To G, like a walk down. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do what you do.
You're gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Cool.
Sweet.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made, put an end to I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times that I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. Oh, my body's aching and my time is at hand. And I just won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
Okay, do the B flat pedal.
Okay.
I've been walking my mind to an easy time. Yeah, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Baby, oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Oh, I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Fire and rain.
Oh, not bad for our first time.
That was really good.
Wow.
Good call. I'm glad you said the pedal. That was very
Dude,
jazzy of
No,
you.
no, that's what James Taylor does. That's what
Yeah,
James
I
Taylor
know,
does. And
yeah,
with the
but
upright
no one-
bass, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have grabbed the bow.
No. That was so fun.
That was really good.
We are